We're in the chair, ready to start the maneuver. We have Mark ready to hand me that pole. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yep. Don't drop that bad boy now. There we go. Got it. Now I'm gonna hook on to the, kind of like that. It's gonna pull it to me. Put it in my feet. Got it. Hooked onto my feet like that. I don't know if you can see it. Sure you can. There you go, Mark. You can put that back. Alright. And now we begin. I'm going to start by attaching myself. There's a white line. I want to hook it straight to this D-ring on my harness so I can get it. There we go. Now I'm hooked in there. I'm going to take off this ascender. I may have to do a little bit of clipping these videos, shorten it up a little bit. I'm not the quickest. Alright. Hook that on there. Now I'm going to pull myself in. It's kind of tricky. You got to be descending and pulling yourself in. You don't want to lose any rope or connect to your second line, as it were, with really any slack up on here. Now something you can't see is I'm feeding rope out of my descender. Everything's hooked in real tight. So my camera phone, okay, lower myself in. Now, a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. Make sure you bring your safety line down with you. Alright. Hook back up. Now I'm going to pull myself in. Slide this rope grab up a little bit with me. Snug up. Tight as possible. Another thing I forgot to show you is I put a canvas up along the edge of the end of this pigeonhole because I'm putting a lot of weight on it, pulling myself in. I'm going to descend a little bit further now. Get this a touch closer. There we go. There we go. Alright, now got my foot strap in. I'm going to step up into it. I'll pull this rope up as far as possible. Now I have my second descender. That's where this comes in handy. Right here. I'm going to take this white line, feed it in here, and I'm going to hook it to my chair. I'm not sure, I hope you can see in the reflection. Maybe somewhat. Get this up in there. Kind of a tight little spot. Hooked into all sorts of everything right now. But that's what I call safety first. Now it looks like I got just enough where I can actually hook it right to my chair. Same place the other descender's hooked up to, but now I'm hooked in to 2 descent lines. I'm going to take off my safety. And I'm going to reconnect it to the safety going through the pigeonholes. There we go. There we go. Now I'm descending off the line going over. Oh wait, silly me. I suppose what I'm going to do now that I'm hooked in is take off this little cinching gear. Hopefully you got some forearm strength. Lift yourself. But not necessarily the easiest thing. But that's now with a better view now. Maybe now my harness isn't hooked in. But as you can see, we got that descender hooked into the line of the pigeonhole. This descender here is hooked into the one over the overhang. Got my safety hooked up to that one. And I'm just taking off my ascension gear, hooking it back up to my harness. We're not going to be using that really anymore. Just drop. Alright, got that all hooked in. Now I'm going to descend in to the line coming through the pigeonhole. And I'll be completely hanging off that line. And we can begin cleaning windows. Which I'm excited because there's only one row left, really. And all them windows are done down there. Can't see much maybe from this video, but we're swinging in now. I'm almost completely hanging off the line through the pigeonhole now. Bounce it, get the tension out a little bit. There we go. Now there's no weight on this other descender. I'm going to take it off. Descender's already hooked into your chair. It's going to feed it through the middle, let it sit there. There we go. And we're on our second line. Hanging like normal, ready to clean some windows. Wind's headed in the right direction. We'll catch you at the bottom.